Welcome, Aries. Here is your reading for today. I've decided to go back to basics again. This is how I started out years ago, so let me know how you feel about this. Same card layout, Spirit's given you the same and the 3 oracle messages, but I will be doing something different today, clarifying with the Lenormand. So let's get on with our reading. Taking a quick look at the cards that Spirit's throwing out here for you, I do see that you're going to be able, the all over energy is you're going to be able to see things changing up here. You're going to be able to see the light move forward, and you're going to be doing things that you want to do, getting yourself out of that dark box that you have sort of been trapped in. And that's the word they tell me. You've been trapped in a situation that you had no control over. You had that tower moment that struck you, and all of a sudden there you were, confined in that area of your life. But you're going to be able to get out of that. Yeah, but it's slow. Even though this is going to work out in your favor, this reading this week, I do think that you're going to be slow moving. You're not going to be in a big hurry to step out into your new world, so to speak. But know that you're worthy of it. Know that you're going to be having to realize that you need to follow your passion. You need to follow your dreams. Okay, this is about you, and I've been talking about this for a while, Aries. You need to put yourself first for a change. You need to step up and say, what's important to me? What am I passionate about? And then put your effort into it. Put your investment into that, whether it has to do with a relationship or your business part of your life. Now, you've had these moments, like I said, you had that tower moment that stopped everything in your tracks, made you have to think about what your next step was going to be. And you know what? Now you're going to be building a brand new foundation, and that's what this reading is about. That's what you're heading out towards, Aries. We've talked about this for a while. Keep your dreams in motion. You're watching for your ship to come in. It's taking time. You fought the battle hard, but at the end of the day, you are going to win. So stay focused. Let's see what we have here. Starting off with your first card, your first crowning energy here. This is in the now position. This is the Ace of Wands, and that's all about new beginnings. That's all about something coming into you that's going to make you passionate. You're going to open your eyes to it, and you're going to realize you do have a brand new future ahead of you. You do have this brand new world opening up to you that you're going to be able to step out of that box and be able to move towards. Keep in mind, you need to know you're worthy of this. And I keep saying this all the time. This new beginning that you're going to be experiencing, that you're going to be coming out into, is, everything has consequences, right? But step up into your power. Don't be afraid. Again, I talked about that tower moment that you had to struggle with, something that might have happened suddenly that you didn't expect, and there you were stuck in that situation. But you're moving forward. This is coming in behind you. This is what you have experienced, and now you're going to be moving forward into a brand new area. Don't take on other people's burdens. Lighten the load. You may be working really, really hard right now towards something that you want to see come into fruition, the abundance that you're wanting to attract to yourself, Aries. Lighten the load a bit. Okay, you might be taking on so much emotionally, never mind physically. It's going to wear you down. It's going to start showing its physical negative energy that you have attracted to yourself by taking on too much. Okay, I realize this tower moment brought that situation into your life, but now you're able to move and build a new future, build a stronger, better foundation, moving on towards that, getting yourself out of that box situation. Okay, realizing that you have worthiness to do this. The Nine of Wands shows up. That's almost completion, but you've had to fight and defend yourself. It's all about continuing to do that. There were times where you felt you were completely defeated and depleted, but stay focused. The Nine of Wands says stay on your path, because you're on the right path. You're going on this journey in the right direction. So stay there, stay focused. Don't move away from that. That's what this is all about here. Now, again, this is about you realizing that by building a new foundation here with that tower moment, that you're going to be able to take those steps to go towards your new future. And again, not allowing yourself to take on the burdens of other people, lighten your load, okay? Don't be the beast of burden for everybody else, okay? You feel like you've been the whipping boy, you've been flogged, you've been to this horrible state of the 901s where you had to defeat yourself or had to defend yourself. And you know what? You're still doing it. But know that if you stay focused, you do have the light at the end of the tunnel coming in. Again, we talk about planting your seeds well in the now position. This is all about stepping forward. Okay, this is all about doing what you know is right. You're working towards a goal here, some sort of an event, some sort of passion of your own here, with the Ace of Wands being the crowning energy here in the now position. Whatever you're doing it right. Crossing your T's, dotting your I's, and setting yourself up. Aries, that's who you are. You don't jump into the fire and then try to, put it out from the inside out. You don't jump into the frying pan, as they say, or the quicksand. I do see that you do things methodically. You do look at the pros and cons, and you take your time getting there. And that can be your grace, and that can be your defeat here as well. But planting your seeds well. So if you're waiting for something to come in, you've done everything that you can do, Aries. Okay, whatever you've applied, whatever you've invested into this situation, know that you did it right. Everything's been done, and it's been done right. It's a waiting period. And you've been in a waiting period now for a while, Aries, and our whole world is in that situation. So know that when you hear, it will work out. Okay, you're going to hear good news because you planted your seeds well. Maybe it was a proposal, maybe it was a resume, maybe it was an idea, maybe it was something here that you had to, when you were defending yourself, you had to put out there, and you're waiting. How are they going to react to it? How are they going to respond to it? I hate this word awaiting. It comes up so much in everybody's signs at this time with the way our world is right now. But because you did the right thing, know that when we plant a seed, it takes all those elements of nature to germinate it, to bring it into fruition, and then to be able to harvest it. So you've done everything that you can do, Aries, and you did it right. So just sit tight and wait, okay? Five of Swords comes in, you worrying about fighting an endless battle. Don't get caught up, again, as I said, into other people's drama. This is, you're going to win. Okay, this battle that you've had to fight, this debate you've had to, whether it's in your personal life or whether it's in your your personal life. Maybe it's been a legal issue for some of you that you've been dealing with out there with the court system, where you've had to defend yourself. You're going to win. Okay, but you're going to say to yourself, why did it have to come to this? Why did it take so long? Why? Okay, but the bottom line is you planted your seeds well, you put out everything the right way. And at the end of the day, you're going to be able to see the light in this new beginning because you're going to win that battle. Okay, so let it go. Even though you win, you still feel defeated, you feel depleted. You're still going to win this. Okay, but you're going to say, like I said, why did it have to come to this? Why did it have to take so long for it to finally happen? Okay, but you're going to win. That's the main thing you need to know. Now, coming in towards you here, you've got, a beautiful new offer coming in. The Page of Pentacles comes in with great ideas of passion, and often it's affluence and abundance. So, winning that situation that you were battling, you're going to be able to have this beautiful offer coming in of a new beginning. Pages come in with new ideas, new inspirations, new beautiful things for us to get involved in, and you're going to be able to do that. Now, this could be giving you the resources to start your own business, maybe, because often the Pentacles say good news about money. Okay, so you might be hearing something that's going to free you up, where you're going to have more ability to tap into those resources. Okay, you might be receiving a payback. Maybe it's a remittance. Maybe it's a settlement. Maybe it's a raise. Maybe it's an advancement somewhere. But you're going to be able to see much more abundance coming in the financial part of your day and of your week and of your life moving forward. Don't give up because you're watching for this ship to come in. This again is new beginnings. This again says that you're right there on the precipice. You're right there on the edge of receiving this abundance coming in. I know you're waiting for it, but you're going to be able to get yourself out of that box. Okay, you will be able to do this in the near future coming in. So know that this is not, there's no time on this, because time is man-made, not spirit-driven, and you have to realize it's coming in towards you. So stay focused, stay watching for your success and your ship to come in, because you've made all the right moves here. You've applied the time, effort, and you're going to get, and you've had the support that you've leaned into to see this come to fruition. You're going to win that battle. It's been a hard battle, but you're going to win it. You've got the star at the very end, and I love that you're finishing off with a wonderful, wonderful card of positivity. This is all about a new beginning. This is all about you being able to see light at the end of the tunnel. At the end of the day, you will be able to win that battle and see that there's light at the end of the tunnel. You're going to be showcasing yourself. You're going to be getting recognition. I don't know whether it's public recognition. You're going to be in the newspapers. You're going to be, maybe getting recognition from family and friends and other people, clients, whatever the situation is, but you're showcasing yourself, and you're going to be in the limelight. Okay, you're going to be able to see light at the end of the tunnel, make long-term plans, and being able to step up and show who you were, the integrity that you have, and who you are rather, and you're going to be able to shine your light ahead. Again, a great big breath of relief here to be able to see there's light at the end of the tunnel, and you are the showcase. You are the one who is going to be able to be there. Wow. Let's see what we have here for clarification here. Let's see what we have here for our crowning energy with the Ace of Wands spirit. Let's see what we have. Okay, stop. Thank you. Okay, with the Ace of Wands that came in with your crowning energy, you got the mountain. And the mountain means you still feel as though you have hurdles to climb. But at the end of the day, you're going to be able to maneuver your way there gradually. Okay, remember I talked about getting out of that box, stepping out of the darkness, and not being jumping into it. You're taking your time because that's who you are. You're going to be doing that too. You're going to be able to figure out how you're going to maneuver your way in your new world. You're planning, you're plotting, and that is so much who you are. Now, coming in with your tower moment, you did the work. This is the magnifying glass. There may still be some information, whether it's in your personal life or whether it's in your professional life. There's information that you need to find out about. Read between the lines before you agree to anything. Okay, if it's partnerships, if it's contractual type of notarized documents that you have to sign, Aries, read between the lines. But I see you doing that. You're very careful, you're articulate, you don't jump in. But this is the cautionary card that says, with this tower moment, with building your new foundation here, you need to be conscientious about that. Okay, read between the lines. Be careful of this new foundation you're building. It's all for the good. It's all for the better. Don't get me wrong. But there's still maybe some contracts or some documents or partnerships that you are going to be signing on. It could be of a legal matter. Okay, who knows? Maybe it's matrimonial. Maybe it's business oriented. Whatever. For each one of you, it'll be different. Coming in with your 10 of Wands, which you have here, which I said, taking on the burden of other people, pushing yourself too hard, staying steadfast and sure you do get to your goal, but lighten the load a bit because you stress yourself out. You got the house. The house means a firm foundation, means happiness. You're going to be able to be in a good position again in your home life. The changes that you're making here with rebuilding a new foundation is going to bring you the benefits of that. Don't be afraid to walk through a new opening here, a new position. This talks about, working hard towards your goals here when we talk about the 10 of Wands, and then we get the house. But the house also means it's a card of happiness. Okay, harmony again in that part of your life. Maybe, with as I said, moving on and pushing yourself towards a new goal, you're going to get there. But don't take on too much at once, okay? Because I see you moving slowly. Coming in with a 9 of Wands, you've got options and opportunities coming into you. That hard work that you applied towards that challenging time that you were dealing with here in the past, you're going to be able to get offers and options. You might be dealing with two different energies here. You might be dealing with two different people. You might feel as though, I have to make a choice here. For others, I see it could be choices here that have to do with maybe your profession. Stepping up and saying, do I take this one or do I take that one? But you're going to be able to get these beautiful opportunities and choices being brought into you, which is wonderful. So this is like a gift coming in for you, but you will be faced with making a decision, okay? And you might have to make this decision that is determined around two different energies. Coming in with your Seven of Pentacles, there could be a woman here. You've planted your seeds well here. And maybe this is who you've been dealing with. You've been dealing with a very strong female energy here. She has this ability to lay things on the line. She's open, she's upfront, and she lays the truth out on the table. She's an open book. She doesn't play around. She may be your saving grace here because you planted your seeds well. She may have been your advocate here. She may have been the one that's been supporting you all along. And know that you can trust her decision. I think you're going to see when this is over with, you planted your seeds well, your choices have been made very well. And also with this energy of this female, she's going to be like your saving grace. Whoever this female is in your life, she's going to step up and she's going to be there for you to the end. So I do think that you've picked the right choice here with surrounding yourself with this energy. She could be someone personal in your life. She could be somebody professional who's supporting you as well. Coming in with your Five of Swords, you've been given the Fox. And of course, why wouldn't you get this? The Five of Swords is winning a battle with somebody or a situation around you, a phase in your life, whatever that you've been dealing with that's been challenging you. And of course, it had to come in with that Five of Swords, right? I said you were battling something, you've been fighting with something, challenging situation that you're going to win, but like I said, you still feel kind of defeated at the end of the day because you wish you didn't have to deal with that. But when the Fox shows up on that Five of Swords, and fives are challenges, right? This is telling me there is an energy around you you need to know about. Okay, be open-minded, but keep your eyes open. Somebody might be trying to steal or take something away from you. I've told you this before when this shows up, Aries. You've had this energy around you for quite some time. The fox lays in its lair during the sunlight because it doesn't want to cast its shadow and be seen, right? And at night, it's looked around at the perfect moment to come out. And then it goes into that chicken coop and it steals the eggs and whatever. This is a sneaky energy, okay? But they're cunning as well. Don't trust this energy around you. They may be who you've been having to deal with here with this battle. It could, for some of you, it could be personal. It could be legal. For some of you, it could be both, right? So know that you need to keep things hidden, locked up. Don't leave everything around visible, okay? If it's whatever it is, something that you need to keep close to your heart, keep close to you, lock it in, lock it up under lock and key, because somebody is out here. They have ulterior motives here. They're not to be trusted. They're sneaking around, okay? Now, coming in with the Page of Pentacles, you've got the book. The Page of Pentacles is you might be hearing information. You might be receiving something here in the form of written work. It could be the book that you're writing. After what you've gone through here, you might decide you want to write a book, but you're opening a new book, a new chapter in your life as well. And I do think that maybe some of you, you're having to deal with finances, and you might have to open your ledgers. You might have to open your bank books. You might have to open, excuse me, things like that to prove your income and your income tax and all of that. It could be that. That's what I'm seeing here. They're sending me this message to me now. Some of you might be journaling, you might be blogging, you might be writing your own book as well. But when the Page of Pentacles comes up and this card lays on top of that, it's telling me that you might have to be dealing with finances. Okay, you might be seeing your bank, your lawyer, your financial advisor, something like that. You're going to be dealing with finances. Coming in with the Three of Wands, looking towards your future, you've got that gift of the flower. Flowers come in on top of that. That means your ship's coming in. This is clarification on the Three of Wands that you stand there on the shoreline waiting and watching for your ship to come in. That abundance, that happiness, that fulfillment that you've been waiting and waiting for. And trust me, now you've got the gift coming in on top of that. Being able to receive the gift of love and the gift of peace and the gift of harmony and joy again, watching for your ship to come in. For some of you, it could be actually receiving a gift from someone who's very important to you. They're showing you their gift of appreciation, respect. Maybe it's an apology. Maybe it's, gratitude, affection, and love as well for some of you. It changes for everybody. Coming in with a star, you've got the labyrinth. Now, this is about you not giving up. There is light at the end of the tunnel. And when the labyrinth shows up, it shows this beautiful destination that you're going towards, but it's taking you a while to maneuver through it. And as I said on your crowning energy as well, with the mountains, you are contemplating and thinking about how you're going to maneuver your way up there to get where it is you want to go. But it shows up here on the star card. And the star card is you showcasing yourself and making yourself noticed and seeing light at the end of the tunnel. Beautiful card of positivity and success. So don't give up. You're on the right path. Stay focused. Okay, don't back down. Don't turn around and go the other way. You don't have to. You're going in the right direction. But it's like the tortoise and the hare, right? You're not going to rush towards anything. That's who you are, Aries. All the Aries I've known, they just don't jump in and just say, "Okay, we're going." Okay, it's you always have to wait and make your decision and making sure that you've planted your seeds well and you've done things the right way. So you are going towards your destiny and you will get to that destiny, but you're taking your time. Okay, and that's all right. You're taking your time. There's nothing wrong with that because you're coming out of this box to go into a new direction and a new world, and you're surrendering to that. Okay. Now, let's see what we have from our surrender card here. Surrender to the magic of who you are. Okay, so we all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of our life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness, worth that comes from being you. And I talked about that. Following your passions, creative wonderment. Okay, you've got the bat spirit. A rebirth is assured. Okay, this is the one I talked about, coming out of the box. So you're going to have a rebirth and it's going to be better than where you were. Wonderful. Your final outcome card from the tea leaf deck is the ant. Well, we know the ant plugs away and has this ability to take on, what is it, 10 times more than their body weight? And that's how you felt. Work, achievement, and success. Yeah, that's what we talked about. So you're going to be able to see. You're very busy anyway, Aries. I see that. But you're going to be able to see, think about it, your work. You're going to see achievement there. You're going to see success in that. So what you've applied towards your goals and your passion, what you've invested into it is going to bring you that success. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Aries, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to. And never forget how far you've come, everything you've gotten through, all the times you have pushed on even when you felt you couldn't. All the mornings you got out of bed, no matter how hard it was. And all the times you wanted to give up, but you didn't. You got through another day. So never forget how much strength you have developed throughout all of these challenging times. And remember, the universe and the divine, your higher power, want you to succeed and find your happiness and peace. So surrender to it and move forward towards your goals and happiness. Blessings, my beautiful souls, and know that I always and only stand in this circle of love and light for you. My prayers and blessings are that you stay in good emotional, spiritual, and physical health. Please play safe, stay safe, and be safe. And I'll see you soon.